Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Sex or drugs?
Drugs always leads to sex.
What's the kinkiest thing you've ever done?
Well, can you define kinky? I don't know. Fisting a dog? Does that count?
Is it true that the Sun newspaper once had to print a 5-page pullout of you sunbathing in Mallorca to fit your whole cock in the picture? What's the most cocaine you've done in one day?
Where have you got that from? Have you made that home?
How does that make you feel? What do you feel?
I feel quite sad.
Apparently you're obsessed with MasterChef. Is that true?
Who told you that?
I've been talking to your family members.
I'm not obsessed with it, but it is on. A lot.
No, that's not what she said.
What did she say?
She said you're obsessed with it. You're obsessed with Greg Wallace, and it's on Series Link. Your solo career is 10 years old. So is your youngest son. Which one are you most proud of?
I'm gonna say my son.
Really?
Well, because I have to.
What would you really?
I really mean my career.
Now tell the truth.
So I'm into this series of it. I've been watching it.
If you had to have sex with a cartoon character, who would it be?
Animate a cartoon characters. Yeah, Penelope Pitstop, she's quite fit. It'd just be like some mad, rampant, powerful fucking fisting, wouldn't it?
Indian or Chinese?
Chinese.
Rent boys, that is.
Well, in that case, Indian.
Is it true that you got caught staring at a beautiful painting in Bono's house after a drunken night only to be told, that's the window?
It's not true.
Not true. If you found a note taped to your door saying, I know what you did, what would you presume they were referring to?
Nebworth.
Gibson or Fender?
Oh, fuck. I can't, no.
You have to.
What?
Can you talk us through the steps of putting up a shelf?
No.
Put up a shelf.
No.
Can you do any DIY?
No.
But before you were famous,
No.
you must have done something.
No!
If you ever released your own scent, not like that, what would you call it and what would it smell like?
Can you smell me now?
Joe Scullion, is it true you've made Damon Albarn cry?
Oh. Don't think so, unless with joy.
Have you ever tasted breast milk as an adult?
You have, though, I take it.
I have, actually. You live between your London place and your country home that some call Crinkly Bottom. Do you have a toothbrush at each place, or do you bring a little wash bag with you?
I bring a little wash bag.
Have you ever been in a love triangle? Have you ever paid for sex? If you had a nemesis, how would they be dressed?
In a parka.
If you could travel through time, but you could only do it through those sanitary waste bins in ladies' toilets, would you still do it?
Absolutely.
Product.
Yeah, but I use that too, but yeah. Well, my hair is so luscious and thick.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Is it true you were born with a foreskin like a windsock? Have you spoken to Morrissey since he came out as a racist? Today's generation are heavily tattooed. Inevitably, some will have dementia in later life. Do you think their tattoos will help sustain their memory or just baffle the fuck out of them every morning?
You were the first person to send me an aubergine emoji, and I was thinking...
so horny.
It was quite early in the morning as well.
It was, yeah.
And I was thinking...
That's when I'm not...
And then there was the little splash of water coming out at the end of it, and I was like...
John, Paul, George, Ringo, who had the biggest penis?
Ringo.
Okay. Have you ever started masturbating and then just given up?
Yes.
If you had to choose between never having sex and never playing live again, what would it be?
God, that's fucking hard. But I'm gonna have to give up
I'm sorry about this, Sarah. I'm going to have to give up playing live.
There's not, when you get to my age, there's not a great deal that's going to happen to me in the next 10 years that hasn't happened in the last 10 years.